So it is currently 6:49 a.m. Sun's just starting to come up, and we are pulling out of the driveway to go to Raleigh for our 9 a.m. appointment at the Mexican Consulate to apply for a temporary residency. Hopefully we don't hit any traffic. So it is about 8:15 this morning. We have an appointment at 9 at the consulate. We are currently in the parking lot. We got here extra early, knowing that we might hit some traffic due to rush hour here in Raleigh. But luckily we made good time. The process of making the appointment was not maybe as straightforward as I had hoped. We initially started trying to make an appointment on the website, and I'm not sure if it just wasn't working or if we just couldn't figure it out, or maybe it's not user-friendly, but we kind of gave up on that.
And then I actually looked up online, found the email address for the Mexican Consulate here in Raleigh, emailed them back and forth. They gave me the requirements, and we sent the requirements into them, and we scheduled the appointment.
Yeah, they wouldn't actually schedule us an appointment until we had attached all of the documents to the email. So we had to have 12 statements for David's investments, 12 monthly statements for mine, as well as the visa applications and the copy of the passports, all included in that email. And then they emailed us back an appointment time. So we're here today. We have very thick folders because here in Raleigh, they do require that all of your statements either have a business card attached to them, or that they are stamped by your bank or your investment company. So we each have our 12 original statements with 12 business cards attached to each of them, as well as copies of all of that. Copies of the passport are original, as well as our original visa application and a copy of that, and then our passport photos. We did go ahead and bring cash. We've heard some consulates take cash, some take credit cards, so we're ready to pay the fee either way. And hopefully this all goes smoothly.
Fingers crossed.
3 hours later.
So it is now 10 past 11, and we just got out of the consulate. We did receive our temporary visas. They are in our passports currently, but we have not eaten anything today, and we got up at 4:30 this morning to get here. So we'll tell you more after we grab a bite to eat.
All right, so we're finally back home from the consulate in Raleigh. And the whole process took about 3 hours. We got there about 8:20, and then we left about 11:20, so about 3 hours exactly. So.
The process was pretty straightforward because the consulate had requested that we email all the documents beforehand. We felt pretty confident that we had everything that we needed. They did accept the statements with the business card of our financial advisors stapled to the front of each statement. David is 44 and I am 37. We did separately have enough in investment accounts to qualify for permanent residency, and we were only applying for temporary residency. There wasn't much of an interview. She just asked us if we had actually been to Mexico before and what parts, and that was really the extent of it. She then asked for the document. She asked for our passport and for the passport size photo. She then went into the back for about an hour, hour and a half. She came back, told us to go to the counter and actually pay for our visas. We had brought cash to pay because we'd heard that some consulates only allowed cash. It appeared that the Raleigh consulate would take cash or credit, but we did pay in cash, and then we took the receipt back to her. She then went into the back for about another 30 minutes or so. She came back out and she took our photos and our fingerprints. She then went to the back for another 30 minutes or so and then came back out with our visas. Today is December 15th, and per our visas, we have until June 15th to enter Mexico. Once we enter Mexico, we have 30 days to get to an I&M office locally to schedule an appointment to finish the process on the Mexico side. But everything was pretty straightforward. It was very easy. It just involved a lot of sitting around and waiting.
Yep. And now, we're gonna be Mexicans.
We're gonna cut that part out.